SWOT analysis is the only tool to tell us what the opportunities are there to reach our objectives, and threats are there. And internally, what strength do we have enable us to make use of those opportunities and avoid those threats? And what are the weaknesses that stops us making benefit of those opportunities? The good and the bad thing is that the environment keeps changing. Today there's an opportunity, tomorrow it won't be there. There'll be another opportunity. So we need to really capture all those things happening on an ongoing basis. How we do that? We do that through strategic analysis. When we do analysis, we always have an eye on our strategic pillars, and our core values, and our strategic intent. So when we say this is a strength, what does that mean? It means that this is something we have it enable us to achieve our strategic intent at the end of the day. So everything after identifying the strategic intent, we do while we are looking to the strategic intent. Otherwise, it's meaningless. If you would like to go to Suhar, it's totally different way than if you would like to go to Salala. It's your strategic intent. Where do you want to reach to? We do strategic internal analysis where we identify our strengths and weaknesses, and we do analysis of our external environment where we identify our opportunities and threats. There are tens of analysis, internal and external. There's a process how to select which analysis do you need, what information do you need, and how do you select the right analysis tools, because you will not be able to do all of them. 4 or 5 would be more than enough, but which one do we need to go for? That depends from case to case, from organization to organization, from country to country, from year to year. And once you know which one do you need to go Google and find out more about those analysis tools and maybe something similar to those. And you need to educate yourself about those tools because they change on a regular basis. Once we have done our strategic analysis, internal and external, we have vast information, huge. How we are supposed to deal with all those information and conclusions we reach to? We need to gather them, put the results in one place, practical way that we can handle them. And this is what we call SWOT analysis. So we convert all the analysis, we take the lessons we learned from those all analysis into what our strengths, what our weaknesses, what our opportunities, and what our threats, looking to our strategic intent. How we reach to the SWOT analysis? Highlight all opportunities, all threats, all strengths, all weaknesses. You have done that? You cannot just put them. Start always with opportunities. See, opportunities and threats are external environment. What does mean external environment? That you don't have control on it. You cannot change it. So you need to take it as it is. So you have control over your strengths and weaknesses, but you don't have control over opportunities and threats. So you need to understand how those are opportunities and threats enable you or stop you from reaching to your goals. And once you identify them, you go to all those papers and find where are the strengths that enable you to make use of those opportunities and make you able to control those risks and threats. And what weaknesses do you have that stop you using those opportunities? So the way of thinking starts with opportunities. Then you go looking for threats, considering your strategic themes, not your vision, not your mission, your strategic themes, because they are the translation of your mission. And once you have gone through this and identified the main opportunities and threats, then you go and find out what are your weaknesses and strengths relevant to those opportunities and threats and list them down. So this is the practical way and logical way of doing it. Otherwise, what will happen? You'll be having 4 boxes, but they're irrelevant to each other. How that helps us to identify our strategic options? We convert them through TOS analysis into strategic options.